Hello there guys and welcome. My name's Ludeer and I'm doing once again one more of these kind of rambling things. I was about to say vlog, but there is no video log really since it's just gameplay and me talking in the background, so we're gonna go ahead and call it rambling, stuff, things, whatever it is and whatever it wants to be called. So in the background you have League of Legends once again. I'm going AP Kog'Maw and an ARAM. Which is something that I enjoy playing more than ranked as it is right now. I have reached Elo Hell in Platinum 4, I think it is. I can't get higher because, well, that is my skill cap apparently with the current amount of gameplay that I'm doing right now. And that is not much, I can tell you guys. I play a couple of ARAM games a week, like three or four or something. But I still enjoy it and I think it's fun, so that had to be that. I decided to have that at my background game just for this. So, compared to last time, I have much more happier announcements to make. I have reached 12 subscribers all of a sudden. I went from having 9, being close to 10, and then I lost 2 subscribers and I gained 2 subscribers at the same time. Then I went on Twitter rampage and started liking people who is also Let's Players, and just all of a sudden I got 3 more subscribers who I hope will enjoy my content and watch everything. Jokes aside, I'm really happy that I got them, that I got over 10 subscribers. It has taken me quite a while, but I'm happy that I'm finally ahead of 10 subscribers now. So that is great. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing, and I hope you will enjoy my content that I'm putting out. This video thingy will be a little bit more about what I'm planning ahead on doing, what I'm thinking of my current state of the channel, what I'm thinking about my current series and such things. And even though I'm a small channel, I think you guys deserve to know what I'm planning, what I'm gonna do, and if you want to follow me through it. So the current state right now is I have 5 Let's Plays that I put out 1 episode a day of. So it's 1 episode one day, and the next Let's Play episode next day. So I put out 1 episode every day. I had a period where I put out 2 episodes, but I mean that is about 40 minutes a day, and if I play ahead, like on the Sunday or something when I have time, I had to play for around, well, let's just say like 3 or 4 hours if I wanted to have that and schedule it ahead. So it was a little bit too much time consuming. Now I just have to put around 2 hours every week in gameplay for this. And that is with plus editing, plus making some thumbnails for some of their games. Taking quite a while from my... Since I'm studying at the university also, and I have soccer practice, and I have friends, and a girlfriend and everything, it is like the most time that I could put out right now, so sorry for not having custom thumbnails for every episode, and sorry for not maybe having the most awesome editing style or having a compilation episode every week or something like that. I've been thinking about trying to get a compilation, so I'll make a compilation every Sunday, and I'm still trying to do it, trying to get it, but sometimes I just don't have time on Sundays or Saturdays. It's just sometimes that is game day on soccer. It might just sometimes it's hard to get it in, but I'm planning on doing it, and I usually don't have much to make compilation of, since I'm not really a screamer. I'm not really having a laugh that makes everyone else laugh, and I don't laugh that much either. So, but I'll try. I'll look into it. It will probably be stupid moments with Ludeer or something else, since it's not much fun moments with me, which sounds really discouraging, actually. Sorry about that. I hope I'm fun sometimes, at least. So 10 subscribers, I get around, like, some videos I get from 1 through 3 views, and some episodes of, I think City Skyline was the most recent. I got like 15 views. So. And I also gotta say thank you guys for commenting. Ultimate Gamer, Sariko. Sorry for pronouncing your YouTube name wrong. I don't remember how you pronounce it. Thank you guys for commenting. I mean, you guys know, the other guys who are also Let's Players who have subscribed, you know how much a comment that is encouraging you to continue with what you're doing. You know how much it means. So thank you guys for doing that. It really makes me want to keep doing this, even though it's hard sometimes to get time. I'm still happy to do it. Even though my style, as I said, is not really the most fun, screamy, childish that you can get. So I thought, now that I had this little announcement, little happy Ludeer episode, I was thinking about telling you guys what my ambition and what my thoughts about my channel is, what I'm planning to do with it, and I hope that you guys will join me on my journey here, if you agree with what I'm thinking here. So I'm following the Let's Play subreddit, or not subreddit, the Reddit there. Well, it's a subreddit, so kind of right. And I mean, it's either technical questions about how to use a mic or how to set up your recording devices and such things, or it is about growth and how to get big, and my channel is not growing fast enough, and all that kind of stuff. So now that I finally reached 10 subscribers, I think it might be a good episode of rambling to talk about that. So of course, I mean, I kind of live by be as good at everything as you can. So I mean, if you're doing something like me, I'm playing soccer, I'm always trying to do my best. I'm always trying to, I mean, there's no point for me to go to practice 2 times a week, play maybe 2 games every weekend, if I'm not trying my best, if I'm just going there, putting a half-assed effort in. I mean, I don't feel like there's really any reason for that. So I live by trying to get as good as you can and trying to be better every time you go there again. And I really have the same ambition with my Let's Play. Of course, I want to grow big. Of course, I want to have a big community. But I feel like that is not my priority, really. I want to be as good as I can. That is my first priority. And then, if you have looked at my videos, you realize that I'm not, as I said, I'm not a screamer, I am not a compilation guy, I'm not playing Garry's Mod, GTA, Minecraft, those games that you can easily, that is much searched and watched on YouTube. I'm playing some, I mean, Fallout is an old game, Wasteland and Divinity is kind of new, but I mean, they're closing in on maybe half a year or something. I think Divinity was released like in October or September or something last year, so it's more than half a year. And Wasteland was also, I mean, they're both is Kickstarter project, if I remember correctly, so they're quite old now. Not old, but yeah, you get my point. So I'm trying to, I have unconsciously become kind of an RPG channel, even though that really wasn't my ambition or my goal from the beginning. I just tend to enjoy playing those games and record them at the same time. I feel like the storytelling and the story progress is really good for my format of recording and playing. I can easily grind up in between episodes and you're not missing anything. At least I try to have that done like that. My English and my tongue is really rambling up like that. And also, I'm not concerned about growing quickly or slowly. I mean, this is a... I mean, how should I say this? This is a project, if you could call it like that, that I haven't been able to do until I moved out from home, which is... I have been putting out some test recordings and test episodes from when I had my first channel, which is... I think I started this channel in December, and I had one that I put out in September when I first moved from home. And that was more of a test run. I got 10 subscribers, and I had my really first videos out there. Also called Ludeer, but I really didn't feel satisfied with it. As I said, this whole thing with being as good as you can be. I feel like I put so much time on school and on other things instead, which made my Let's Play channel being a little bit hobbyist, taking time when you can, just half-assed, as I said before. So I stopped with that, and instead started playing on this guy. this little Ludeer channel here, which I feel is a bit better. And also, my thoughts about this is, I just want to be a chill channel. I don't have to grow fast, I don't have to get all the views, all the comments. I'm just happy for everything that I can get. Since I am this chill channel, I mean, I just want to have a place where people can hang out, people can talk, people can have me in common or something. I'm not really looking into making YouTube into a job or a profit or anything, I'm just doing it for fun. So that is really my thoughts about my channel right now, and well, a little bit about how it is right now. So I was thinking about talking a little bit about the games that I'm playing right now. And so some of them are closing up. I mean, Wasteland, I think we're reaching the end a little bit. It's quite a lot of things still left to do, but I think some of them might go quite fast. Divinity also going quite fast when you get running in it, but since I'm just playing out, putting out one episode of every playthrough a week, almost, some of them get two then, I'm not making that much of a progress on a week. The one that I'm making most progress of is actually dungeon, no dungeon stuff, well, War for the Overworld. Since I don't cut it up, I put out one whole level in one episode, which really just takes the progress really much further every episode, since there's not that many levels. I think it's like 15 or 20 or something, so and then we have, let's see, so Walking Dead is moving on to the next episode, next season. It's so hard when they're calling it episodes and then have a season for the whole game. We're moving on to season 2 there. Really enjoying that game, actually. I think so far from the beginning it was a little more, I think you could call it a little bit more action-paced from the beginning compared to the first game. It felt like I don't know if it had something to do with me transferring my save file from the first game to the second game, I mean. But it felt like it anticipated that I know what I was doing. So it didn't really have this introductory, look at this to, press left click button to look at this and use this. I mean, it felt like that part was kind of quickly overcome, or we overcame that quite quickly, and it threw me into the story really fast, which I appreciated. It was really intriguing, actually, the game. So we're moving on to that, and I also bought some Telltale games, a Telltale game pack, I think, which had The Wolf Among Us, and I think every episode of Game of Thrones. I don't know if it was every episode that is to be released or every episode that was released so far. So I think I have 2 episodes of that or something, at least. And then maybe I will have to buy them later. So after we're done with Season 2 of The Walking Dead, I probably will play not The Wolf Among Us, but the Telltale games of Game of Thrones. Because I feel like it's a little bit more current, if you can say it like that. I don't really know how. I don't know much about The Wolf Among Us, so I don't know if that is continuing still or if it's a series that has ended. I know that they have done Borderlands, Tales from Borderlands, and Game of Thrones after. They've done Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, so I don't know really how everything's working out there. I guess I will have to look into that later when it's more relevant for me. Fallout. Gonna continue with that, having quite a lot of action left there actually. Felt like there's much more content in that game, and it's also taking a little bit slower pace than the other RPGs that I'm playing. So we're gonna continue with Fallout 2 once that is done. Nothing strange there. And I also found out that I have still my save files from Fallout 3, which means that I will be able to continue from where I left off there. So I won't have to do a new playthrough, and I don't have to play through everything once again. And on talking about playing through once again, I actually have to say that I enjoyed playing through Divinity once again, even though... Oops, sorry about that. Even though I had some playing through that to do. I actually was quite happy with my playthrough. It was quite fun. Cities, Skylines... kind of actually, I feel like a hard game to do a let's play of, because first of all, there's no really, I don't think there's an end goal really, more than reaching like a certain amount of inhabitants and such things. I mean, I think there's like 5 levels of unique buildings and such things, and I think you get pretty much every building quite quick. So since it's more of the creative process of building a city compared to like Divinity's original sin, where we have a story to follow, where we have to go somewhere, and if you kill every enemy you can't go back there because the enemy doesn't respawn. And there's lots of things to disagree about, such as designing questions and well, roads which I suck at. I really don't have any idea what I'm doing with roads, almost. So I feel like that is hard. I hope it's not as hard to watch, because it is hard for me to do a let's play of to still be interesting, because I'm trying to just do an imaginary town and stuff like that, but I don't know. I hope it's not too boring to watch. Wasteland 2, I think we're reaching like episode 55 or something as I'm currently recording, which is awesome. Love long games, long RPGs is awesome. I hope Divinity will not be that long though. But I feel like they're doing a good job actually at keeping it interesting still. Even though it feels like I'm nearing the end, I don't think I'm close at all. So I hope it will be keeping it interesting still. War for the Overworld. I did play through level 3 times or something, and they still haven't fixed the memory leakage. So I decided that I'm gonna just show that video, even though my first playthrough, which is the one that I'm gonna keep since I don't know much about the level, even though it is actually mostly me complaining about how laggy it is in the end. So you're gonna have to excuse me there, but even though, I mean, I've played it 3 times, I'm so tired of it right now, so I don't think my commentary is gonna get any better at all anyway, so that's where it's gonna have to be. Sorry about that. And I've heard that the game is supposed to be much more stable after level 3, and the other levels are supposed to be quite good at least. It's not that long of a game. So let's see, I talked about City Skyline, I talked about Divinity, Wasteland 2, Walking Dead and Fallout. I don't think I have any other game that I'm playing, right? Guys, help me. Hello? Okay, no. So yeah, I think that is about how they are right now in the current state and what I'm thinking about doing with them right now. I'm gonna continue with everything. I mean, City Skyline is quite hard to know how many episodes it will be, since it's more just keep doing it until you're satisfied. And here got a pentakill, which is not that well. It's quite common in ARAM actually, but still. So since we're actually closing in on the ending of some games, I was thinking about maybe saying what I'm planning ahead of doing. So after we're done with Divinity Original Sin, I'm actually planning on going ahead and do another long RPG, which is Pillars of Eternity actually, which is supposed to be quite like Divinity in its play style, but it will be more not turn-based. I think. I mean, you can stop it like at first the third Fallout. You can play it where you're shooting, but you can also stop it and use skills and such things. Apparently, it is being compared to the old school Baldur's Gate and such things. So I think about doing that after Divinity. After Wasteland 2, I hope I will be done with it in time for The Witcher 3 to start. So that is what I'm thinking about doing there. I hope that. And after we're done with Season 2 of The Walking Dead, as I said, I think I'm gonna go with Game of Thrones. This is more current than The Wolf Among Us. What else do we have? Yeah, Fallout, as I said, Fallout 2 and then Fallout 3. Hopefully Fallout 4 will be. You have no idea about Fallout 4, so it's kind of hard to plan ahead for that, but hopefully it will be at least announced at that time. I would love to actually play some GTA, but I don't really have anyone to play with. I mean, as I told you guys, I'm more of a Let's Play, but I'm also playing some multiplayer games and such things, so I could maybe, if I find someone to play with, I could make a compilation or something out of it. I don't know really. I think I'm quite easy to work with, so I hope I'm quite easy to work with at least. So I don't know if it would be any trouble to find anyone to do dual commentary with and such things. So yeah, let's see what else am I thinking. I mean, dungeons will no, not dungeons. That was the game that I was thinking about. So War for the Overworld, when it's done, now that I've been playing it, it's been so buggy and I've been really tired about it. I found this Dungeons 2 game, which actually looks really promising compared to how War for the Overworld looked when it was released. So I'm looking into that, but probably I won't play it because it won't be. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. That is too far in the future since I'm just beginning War for the Overworld. What else was I thinking? I had some game in mind that I was thinking about talking about at least. Okay, I can't remember. So I've talked about growth. I've talked about my current state of the channel a little bit. I talked about what I'm doing right now. Talking about what I'm planning on doing. I don't think actually I have anything else. I don't know. Do I have anything else, guys? Do I have anything? No. Maybe if you go through all of this, and if you're still here. Maybe you can give me a comment what you think about if you watch through my other episodes. If you think, could I do a compilation episode every Sunday? Would you appreciate it if I did? Would it be fun to watch, do you think? Or do you think that I'm too... I wouldn't like to say boring, because I hope I'm not boring, but do you think that my channel really don't have any need for a funniest moments of last week episode kind of thing? Since that's really not my style. Also, if you have anything that you really would like me to play or would like to watch, just leave a comment and I will try to look into it, and I will try to do my best to satisfy your needs, because you are my subscribers and you are here and you should be able to watch what you want. Even though if I'm going to do the commentary, I might not be enjoying it as much, but I still want to entertain you guys, even though my goal is, as I said, to be a chill guy that you can come in and you can hang out with and just listen to me talk shit about nothing that I'm usually doing, and maybe talk a little bit about the game that I'm doing. Since you guys by now know my style, I'm mostly just playing the game, talking about what comes to mind. I'm not really, sometimes I'm doing it, but I'm not always coming out with a fictive like story that is not happening in the game actually. Sometimes I make up characters, and I have since I'm playing RPGs, the story is really out there for me already. I don't have to make much of a fictionary stuff with my characters, so yeah, I think that is it actually. I can't drag out on your time anymore. I don't have much more that I can think of right now. I just want to say again, thank you guys for subscribing, thank you guys for commenting and liking and watching. Mostly watching is, I mean, really just appreciate that you guys watch through all of it and enjoy my gameplay and such things, my commentary. I've actually had some Americans, mostly Swedish guys watching. I think some of my friends are watching, so that's why I have quite a lot of views from Sweden. Also, some guys from South America, some Brazilians. I think it was some of Chile, such things. And after that, I think, was there something else? I had some Irish people. Yeah, I think Saricho is from Ireland or something, or England. So I think she's the one who's making up my statistics from there. So I really enjoy having people from all over the world. It's really fun to have such a diversity. So just whatever you feel like when you have something, if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm doing something bad, just comment, give me critique. I don't really mind if you have something bad to say. Just give it to me, and as I said, I'll try to be as good as I can. So yeah, that is it for my ramble today. Once again, thank you guys for subscribing, liking, watching, doing whatever you want. And I hope you guys will enjoy my future content, and I hope this community will grow and will become more. We're gonna have to find a name, because everyone is doing it. Everyone big. That is the key to success. To have your fans having a name. Everyone who's watching PewDiePie is a bro. I can't think of anyone else that has something for their fans, but yeah. Markiplier, do he have anything? I don't know. Okay, so I'm dragging out on this. I shouldn't be doing it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in the future. So yeah.